Hello, Internet! Shouth is here, and it's time for another episode of Arena Time here on ShoutStone. Once again, we're following Totalbiscuit's run through the arena, now featuring his Priest deck, and we're looking forward to seeing how this turns out. Last run went 5-3. He's already one win up in his series here, but we're going into game number 2 here. So, without further ado, let's hop into the action right now. It is Anduin versus Rexxar. Totalbiscuit playing the part of Anduin the Priest, Sartorius playing the part of Rexxar the Hunter. I think I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I enjoy casting arena games probably more than regular constructed games. It's not to say I don't like constructed games, because you get some interesting stuff out of constructed, but arena is just full of surprises. Because, you get that randomness of the deck build. You never know what kind of synergy you might see or might get surprised to see, because you can't plan for anything, and you can try and draft for something, but the odds of getting it are slim to none. Alright, so Sartorius, the Hunter there, just played tracking to grab an extra card, building up his hand a little bit. A Loot Hoarder out for Totalbiscuit. Of course, that card has a death rattle that when it dies, Totalbiscuit gets a card draw, so it's very useful. Angry Chicken, now out on the field. Only useful if it can be buffed up. So, as it stands right now, not very useful, but it could make a decent trade if he wanted to go that route. Could play Mad Bomber, which is a risk. Instead, he's going to play the Shattered Sun Cleric, which is going to give him just enough health to take the chicken out. So the chicken falls, the Loot Hoarder survives, and the turn is passed. So, Hunter decks, from what I've read and what I've been told, are a little spotty when it comes to their performance in the arena, and they're pretty difficult. Like, they make really good constructed decks for first-time players and things like that, but they can be really difficult to get a good build out of in the arena. Not impossible. Of course, people can go 9-0 with a Hunter deck in the arena. You can go 9-0 with any deck. It's just a matter of the cards you get and the luck you have. So anyway, that Wolf Rider came in, took out the Shattered Sun Cleric, but now, not going to play any extra minions. Fair play there. Just going to heal up the Loot Hoarder, do a couple quick points of damage to the opposition. Now, of course, the common theme with most Hunter decks is beasts, and odds are you can do fairly well to draft a lot of beasts on a Hunter deck, simply due to the fact that there's a lot of Hunter-exclusive beast cards as well. But it is still a challenge here and there. Now, that Starving Buzzard, every time a beast is put into play, does allow an extra card draw, or does allow he draws a card for the Hunter player, and he's going to sacrifice his Loot Hoarder to take it out before it becomes any more of a card battery than it already was. Fen Creeper, now in play. Alright, Timberwolf is a very nice buffing card. Provides an extra +1 attack to any beasts that are on the field. But there's nothing to protect it at the moment. And right now there's a lot of little damage out there. However, he is going to be able to take that Fen'Crawler out, but it's going to cost him 2 minions to do it. And that's the end of the turn. So, was that a good trade? It's a risky trade. Anytime you trade 2 minions for 1, it's not necessarily good. Alright, Mad Bomber coming in. It will... well, not bad. When it comes to Mad Bomber, that's about as good as you can expect. At least 2 of those points actually hit his opposition. I'm sure he would have hoped they hit the wolf, but, take what you can get sometimes. So, I think that's fine. He could just heal himself back up to end the turn. Yeah, that's about all he's going to really have to do here. But okay, we're still seeing some pretty low-cost minion play coming out early here. So nothing really has been established on either side. So we have no real idea of where these decks are going to go. Just looking at Totalbiscuit's hand, since it's the only hand we can see right now, he does have that Venture Company Mercenary, which is a card I really like. He also has the Temple Enforcer. Excuse me. Alright, so down a couple minions. The attack order was a little off. For Pint-Sized Summoner, now in for both players, which means minion costs are going to be reduced. That Cabal Shadow Priest is a possible option. But is he going to... yeah, he is. He's going to play that Venture Company Mercenary. And he's going to give it the old Divine Spirit. And give it the Inner Fire. Is he going to Inner Fire it yet? Yes, he will. Get it now before it starts taking damage, I say. And trades off with the Pint-Sized Summoner. So, the benefit of the Summoner with that Venture Company Mercenary in play would have been that the offset of the plus cost that the Mercenary does. At least for the first minion. But, you know, you play that Mercenary when you're ready to start dealing some serious damage, and clearly TB is. So, depending on what kind of control methods Sartorius has, Totalbiscuit could be in good shape. So he's going to pop a secret, of course. Get some kind of trap out there. Dark Iron Dwarf going to take down half of that minion's health. And right now, everything's a little too costly. He's going to attack in... Yep, he's going to take out the minion. Okay. So at least we've narrowed it down a little bit as to what it could be. Could be a snipe. He hasn't played another minion yet. Oh, and a Faceless Manipulator play. Okay. Which means it would be an even trade, but he could burn that Shadow Word Death to get rid of that opposing minion, and that's exactly what he is going to do. There it goes. Faceless Manipulator taken out in its Venture Company Mercenary form. Another heal, and he's popping Shadow form, which is going to transform that hero power. Alright, yeah, so it appears that it is Snipe. So at this point, TB's in a good spot. He's not in a position where he's going to be playing much in the way of minions anyway, because of the fact that they're going to cost him a lot more. Oh, but a good deadly shot comes out there. And Illidan Storm Rage. Okay. But at least it got one shot in at full damage, so I think it was well worth what it has done so far. It has taken Sartorius down a peg, but not enough yet. And that Snipe is still out there. Now, Snipe deals 4 damage to any minion that's put into play. So, TB's got to decide what he wants to do here. Cabal Shadow Priest can come out, but its battle cry won't actually trigger, since there's nothing out there for it to trigger on. He's got to make a decision, though. I mean, I'm sure he wishes he had a lower cost minion to trigger, lower cost minion to trigger that snipe on, but no such luck. He's gonna have to get rid of something, or at least let something eat a bunch of damage. Time to react. He's gonna play that Temple Enforcer, and it will trigger. Yep, so it was in fact Snipe. So that's gonna be 4 points of damage. And he's going to hit that Shadow Word, or the, You know, I don't see Shadow form that often, so I can't recall exactly what ability that is. It's not the heal anymore, because it's Shadow form, so now it's damage. Alright, so all minions are out. In top draw state right now is this Hunted player. Secret Keeper put in another Flame of Azzinoth. And the damage is going to begin. So, control becomes key. Removal becomes key for Totalbiscuit. Of course, the biggest threats out there right now, the Core Hound and Illidan himself are the biggest problems. Oh, this is going to be a tricky play. He can play that Lord of the Arena, at least get the taunt out there to eat one of those shots, and he can take another one out without a problem. I mean, one of those minions can fall simply due to to the temple. Oh man, temple enforcer. So now he has to make his decision. Alright, he's going to play that Lord of the... Is he? I think. Okay, yes. He's going to play Lord of the Arena. So he'll get that extra taunt. And that will be able to eat... oh, well, it won't actually eat one of the big guys. But it's okay, because it's going to take out something. He might burn all of those Flames of Azeroth on it. Alright, he is going to burn the Defender of Argus. What's he going to take out? Alright, he's going to target that Core Hound because that's his most significant threat and the most amount of damage. But turn is passed. So he's probably going to burn a couple of those flames to take the Lord of the Arena out. That's exactly what he's going to do. Here comes the damage onto Totalbiscuit, and a steady shot. Is he going to try to take out the Defender of Argus? Looks like he is. Okay, so again, 2 minions to take out 1, but a lot of damage has been dealt. And TB is not in an ideal position right now, because he's staring 9 damage in the face, actually staring 11 damage in the face, so he has to kill some stuff. He's in a rough spot. I mean, he has to take something out to at least get under that 11 points of damage. Because basically, if both those minions attack and the hero power, he's done. Not counting whatever gets drawn. Alright, so at least he's going to draw that. He's going to play the Light Spawn. Nothing that he can do to take Illidan down. But we are looking at a point where, again... Alright, so there goes Steady Shot. That's going to bring him to 8. If Illidan attacks, that's going to bring him to 1. But Totalbiscuit can also counterattack, and he'll bring his opponent down to 1 if all those minions stay alive. Oh, this is interesting. Now, of course, that really depends on what the opponent has. So here we go. Turn is passed. Well, he's got mind control. That's not going to really help, though. I mean, he can clear... No, that's just not going to help at all. He is... This is a really difficult position. I don't think he can do enough damage to actually win this game here. Because he's staring at 11 damage in minion... I mean, he can take all those out, that's well and good, but it's the hero power. And the hero power is going to do it. So there's literally nothing he could have done there. Even if he attacked in with the minion and burned his... yeah, he was basically done. Even if he burned his attack on the... his hero attack on the opposing hero, he would have only gotten it down to 1 HP. And unfortunately, didn't get the card draw he needed there. So, not the best kind of turnout of cards, but... It was a pretty good showing by both players, really dealing with what they had. It just happened that the opposing player had just enough to survive. So, Totalbiscuit drops to 1-1 in this arena run. But we'll be back on Wednesday, for the next round of the arena, and we'll be back tomorrow with more games. So don't miss that. And also, I'll be announcing the winner of the contest for our beta key on Tuesday as well. The drawing is going to happen on Monday, so make sure you get your entries on that video on Monday. By Monday. Now is good, but today is Monday, so the sooner the better. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of ShoutStone. Don't forget to find me on Facebook and on Twitter. Follow me, like me. Links are in the description below. You can also subscribe to this channel for daily Hearthstone updates. Like the video, comment, favorite, etc. Thanks a lot for watching again. See y'all next time.